What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com. Today we have another comparison, and this one I've been waiting to do for a while. When I heard that the Air Jordan 1 Royal was going to return in 2017, I knew I had to do this comparison. So, up front, we got the 2017 Air Jordan 1 release. In the middle, the 2013, and at the far right, we have the 2001. Now, if you got a second, I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up. It goes a long ways. Not only that, it helps other people to see this video that may have not because they're not subscribed, and hopefully grow the channel and grow the community as a whole. Now, with that being said, I would like to give a big thank you to its_dwin and illcool88 on Instagram. For those that don't know, I have yet to own a Royal Air Jordan 1 until now, which is the 2017, and these guys helped out to allow me to do this comparison. So a big thank you goes to them. There'll be links in the description below to their Instagram if you want to go and give them a follow. Before we jump into things, I just wanted to show you that the 2001 actually comes with a metal Jumpman keychain. I guess you can call it a keychain or a hang tag, or it's not really a tag, but you know what I'm getting at. Just want to get that out of the way. Throughout this video, I'm going to try to keep it the 2007 on the left, 2013 in the middle, and 2001 on the right. But first up, we have the 17 release. Now you can see that shade of blue. It's probably the most vibrant out of the other two, or out of the three as a whole. And you can see tumbled leather is used, as well as the perforations. So now we have the 2013. The perforations are quite a bit smaller. It's actually noticeable when you have them side by side. The shade of blue is a bit more dull, and that could be due to the material used, which is more of a synthetic leather than anything. The quality on this shoe definitely comes up short compared to the other two, which is kind of crazy for what they go on the aftermarket. Now, the 2001. This pair, to me, is still worth a lot, even though the 2017 is coming out. So the perforations are about the same. The shade of blue is pretty close, although it's not as vibrant as the 2017. But like I said, it is close. And the material used is just a smooth leather. The quality is solid. Very, very solid on this pair. Obviously, the 13 is a smooth leather as well. Now, I'm not sure about the 2001, but the 2013, it comes all the way laced up, and the 2017 comes factory unlaced, just that bottom loop. But let's talk about the tongue now. On the 2017, we have nylon, and there's quite a bit of padding. Let me move this back so it doesn't try to focus on those as much. So quite a bit of padding on the 2017. You can see the Nike Air registered trademark up in that right corner. And that shade of blue, kind of tucked under, kind of almost rolled. You could see that. Now, the 2013, totally different material. It's almost kind of like a stretch mesh almost. I know it's probably not it, but it definitely is really off compared to the other two. As you can see, there's no registered trademark on the Nike Air. And the blue, although it's almost tucked under, it doesn't really roll under. It just kind of goes to a halt almost. And then we have the 2001. So the 2001 and the 2017 are pretty close. The biggest difference between the two would be the lack of padding in the tongue on the 2001. But you could check out the registered trademark is up there in the corner. And it's kind of tucks under to a certain degree, kind of rolls, you guys could see. So now we're working our way towards the panel. Up front, we have the 2017, and as you can see how it bows out, this overlay piece. Now here we have the 2013, and to me, it doesn't look like it bows out as much. But that's more on a lot of ones, I guess, in this time frame that they released. And even the band ones from 2000, the actual band ones from the outlet were kind of like that. The 2001 just seems a bit shorter, not as long as the overlay here. Again, this is just minor, small details. It's nothing that will probably persuade anybody not. It's just kind of cool to check out the differences. On the black part of the 2017 release, you're going to have a full grain leather. You can kind of check out the detailing and the quality of that. It's not great, but at the same time, when I say it's not great, I mean it's not shattered backboard quality. But at the same time, it's not bad. It's going to be much like your 2016 release. Now again, the quality on the black part of the 2013 isn't great either, but it's really not far off from the 2017. What really lacks is your blue hits on here. That is really a really downgrade. But here's the 2001, and to me, the quality is just so damn nice. If anybody's had a 2001 in hand, then you would know. The leather use is just, it's so smooth, it's so plush, it's actual real leather. So let's talk about the swoosh now. 2017, we got a tumbled leather used, and of course the actual tumbledness of it will vary pair to pair, as well as on the overlays by the collar. Now we got the 2013, and it's a synthetic leather just like the toe. It's not great at all. And then switching things up on everybody is the 2001, which features nubuck. Kind of a different look. Also, check out the wings. Get a close-up of that. The R&D does not connect on the 2001. A lot of people legit check that way. (2013) it does connect, and 2017 connects. Also, the wings on the 2017 looks a bit bigger than the 2013. Just more, it sticks out a bit more, in my opinion at least. And then comparing the three to the 2000, actually the 2001 is the smallest of all three. I don't know if that's going to pick up all three like that in the frame. It's probably going to be the best look right here. At the heel, there is quite a bit of differences. So first up, the 2001. Now this pair was known as a mid. Like a lot of people called them a mid. I did, and so many others. However, they do feature 9 lace holes, so technically by everything it is a high. With that being said, 2013 and the 2017 are both highs as well, but it actually looks like the 2013 is a little bit shorter than the two. I believe that the 2017 is probably the highest as far as the way it sits, and coming in second would be the 2001. Also, let's bring you in a bit closer. Now, the heel tab area right here, it's going to vary in size quite a bit. So, and even pair to pair, I've seen that it does vary as well, but not to such great extent. So, with the 2001's a little bit wider, not as high as the 2013, and then the 2017 is definitely not nearly as wide as the 2013 or the 2001. Also, we got black stitching running across. We got blue stitching just on the frame. and black stitching running across on the 2001. You can also see the color difference probably best in this area. What might be hard to pick up on camera is the amount of padding the 2001 has. So we can kind of see the thickness in the back, but man, between the three, this has the most padding. And around the collar, we have this premium leather use. It's actually really nice to the touch. Again, you're not going to be able to tell or feel. Now, second, we have the 13 release, and probably the least amount of padding between the three. And the leather, you can kind of see how that is. It's not even close to the 2001, but I believe that the 2017 is better than the 13, but it's not much. There is more padding, quite a bit more, and the leather use around the collar, it's not terrible, but at the same time, it's not your 2001 quality, but at the same time, it's not bad. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just letting you guys know. The medial side of the three will be exactly the same as the lateral, but I wanted to include just a quick look at the three for you guys. 2017, 2013. Hate how them rock. And 2001. So let's jump inside of the tongue. First up, we have the 2017. As you can see, it's done in white, and you just see the stitching and everything. Now, we have the 2013, and that is done in black. You could also see that the label is done in blue, and then the size tag sits just below the label. It might be hard to see that, instead of on the side. Might be able to see that down in there. And now to the 2001. So again, we got all black inside, and then just the Jumpman logo and it being numbered. So this was actually a limited numbered release back in 2001. More towards the panel area and going towards the toe, we're going to have white on the liner. And then one other thing is the lace, I guess you would say the lace holder within the tongue. It's actually cut out so you could actually, loop it through it. You can see my finger poking through. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you the liner of these two just because I'd have to unlace them all. But 2013 and the 2001 feature black throughout. The 2001 also has it where it's kind of looped through. You can see it's a slit cut out. But the 2013 lacks this. So it's actually, somehow it just laces through without actually peeking through. If that makes sense. The liner across the three are all different. So first, we have the 17 release, and that is more of a diamond cut pattern mesh. Alright, so next up is the 13. And that one has more of a quilted pattern to it. Hopefully you can pick that up. And the 01. It's more of a lined. Probably be able to pick that up. Now to the insoles. First up, we have the 2017. Got a white bed, Nike Air done in blue. Take note of the location of the Nike Air as well as it featuring the registered trademark. Or the R, some would just call it. Next, 2013. Black bed, Nike Air has now moved. Well, in the same location, but just flipped. And no registered trademark. Last but not least, the 2001, quite a bit more padded and crazy. And once again, blue on the logo, which is now a Jumpman instead of Nike Air. I shouldn't say now because this released first, but you guys get my point. Before we jump into the smaller details of the sole, I just wanted to give an overall look at it. You could see the various blue shades used across. Once again, we have the newest to oldest. It's actually quite difficult to fit all three Nike logos in one shot, so we're going to go from oldest to newest, and in that order as well. The swoosh is shorter and a little bit more rounded. Here's the 2013. You can see it's a bit more pointed, a little bit longer too. And 2017, the longest of the three and quite a bit more pointed. The stars used on the outsole are a little bit more pronounced and actually bigger on the 17 versus the 13 and even the 2001. But I'll give you a closer look at all three. So here is the 2017. (2013) and 2001. So definitely more pronounced on the 2013 than the 2001, but the 2017 a little bit bigger and more pronounced than both. All right, everybody, so that was your comparison of the 2017 versus 2013 versus 2001 Air Jordan 1 Royal. Now, if I owned all three, because I don't, but I wish I did, I would definitely get rid of the 2013. And what sucks is a lot of people missed the ball on that, because once they announced the news of the 2017 release, the prices started to dwindle down a bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. But as we're getting closer to the 2017 release, they have dropped substantially. And in my opinion, I would not pay an extreme amount of money for the 2013 release, because in my opinion, the 2017 is closer to OG, although the OG is not on this table. Not only that, the material and the overall craftsmanship is better, in my opinion, than the 2013. Now, the 2001, it's a whole different game. I mean, to me, it's a different shoe somewhat. I mean, you have your minor different detailings, but overall, yes, it is a Royal 1. The quality, a lot nicer than the 2. In my opinion, I think the 2017 is closer to OG than the 2001. However, it is kind of cool if you do own all three to kind of see through the years how Jordan brand has kind of evolved. I mean, first we had this awesome shoe. Then, in my opinion, they fell off. And now they're coming back pretty nice on the 2017. Like, I have no complaints about that shoe. So, once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And if you made it this far, congrats. I applaud you. It's been a long video. And some of this stuff could be a bit nerdy, because at the end of the day, I know a lot of people just want a cop just to wear. But at the same time, it is kind of cool to go down history with the three. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.